Hi again. It's week one, it's discussion question two, and this is one of my favorites. Everybody always does a great job talking about managerial mistakes. That seems to be the easiest part. Identifying managerial mistakes, I guess, is really kind of a fundamental starting point for how to do effective management. If you know what's wrong, and in fact, you really do have to know what's wrong before you know how to fix it, right? So I see numerous managerial mistakes all across the different four major functions management. I think for me, probably one of the largest managerial mistakes that I see in context, and I'll talk about the big oil spill that BP had a couple of years ago, and from a management function, especially from a leadership function, how they managed their corporate impression, the corporate image throughout that spill was a huge, in my mind, failure of management throughout the organization. There was a failure of communication throughout the organization, a failure to act properly, and really, to me, a failure to manage their brand image. I think BP came out looking much like a cold, heartless, profit-driven company that had no clue how to manage a disaster of this magnitude. And in all fairness, it was an epic environmental disaster. But I think as an organization, they were ill-prepared to deal with that. And I think that probably was a systemic error throughout the organization, a failure of their ability to understand the magnitude of a problem, and from a leadership on down standpoint, a failure to organize, to control certainly their image, to plan, and to lead themselves through that particular disaster. But I think many of you can come up with some fascinating examples on management failures that happen with your own organization. They can even be very internal, someone close to you, probably an immediate supervisor. I think we all have horror stories of bad managers we have had to endure in the past, and things that they've done that have really caused us to look at management and say, hey, here's some things that are wrong. So I look forward to looking at more of your examples this week, and that'll give us some interesting things to talk about. Thanks.